Breaking news coming out today, October the 10th, 2024, as we're hearing that nearly 10 million pounds of ready-to-eat beef and chicken have been recalled due to a Listeria outbreak. And again, this coming out just a little while ago today, October the 10th. You can see this is coming out all over the headlines. Take a look right now. This is a top story coming out today, 34 minutes ago from the Associated Press. Company recalls nearly 10 million pounds of meat and poultry dishes for Listeria. CNN 3 hours ago, nearly 10 million pounds of meat recalled. Daily Mail, meat recalled update list. I'm going to go through the entire list with you as this is spreading across the nation. We're hearing it's already been distributed. 10 million pounds of meat across the United States. Nearly 10 million pounds ready-to-eat beef from the New York Post 3 hours ago. Over 9 million pounds of ready-to-eat meat poultry recalled, says the USDA. And also you can see company recalls from the Chronicle Online and MSN. I'm going to go through the entire list for you, and you can see right here, meat recall update list of nearly 10 million pounds of contaminated beef and poultry released, coming out today, October the 10th, 2024. And like I said, this is an extensive list. I'm not going to go through the item codes, but I will go ahead and put all of the items on the screen so you can pause it. You can check your food. As we're hearing, they're saying there is a major Listeria outbreak. This has already been distributed. It's going across the U.S. And just to clarify, this is totally separate than what we saw back in September with the Listeria outbreak in the meat, in the Boarhead's Deli meat that we saw, and I shared with you the entire list on that. This is an entirely new outbreak, an entirely new list, and this one includes poultry and beef. So if you are a big chicken eater, you're going to want to take a look at your labels. I'm going to share with you the list on everything that's coming out as of today, October the 10th, 2024, as they are saying the meat has been recalled for a Listeria outbreak. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to be sure to get you caught up on this, go through the list for you, go through the details so that way you know exactly what is going on. And do me a favor, if you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything, letting you know what's taking place, please take a second, hit that like button for me. Just helps spread this out further so more people can get the latest updates. Tells YouTube you like it, and in turn, they're going to go ahead and share it with other people. Also, subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? I'll keep you up to speed on everything. And also additional resources and these articles are linked in the description below. I try to cite all the sources for you, read right from it, link it, hold myself accountable to the community, and cite it just like a book report so that way you know that it is the latest. So let me go ahead and put this up on the screen for you. We're going to read through the details and then we're going to get to the list so you can see all of the items that they are saying are being recalled as of today, October the 10th, 2024, as nearly 10 million pounds of ready-to-eat beef and chicken recalled due to a Listeria outbreak. And you can see coming out today, October the 10th, almost 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Now, the article says that a major meat packer has recalled nearly 10 million pounds of ready-to-eat beef and poultry items due to worries that they are contaminated with Listeria, according to the federal government. Bruce Pack, the company based in Durant, Oklahoma, whose brand name includes Urban Bruce and City Grillers, said that it was recalling 9,986,245 pounds of ready-to-eat produce that were produced from June 19th of this year until October 8th, so just 2 days ago, according to the Department of Agricultural's Food Safety and Inspection Services. These products were shipped to other establishments and distributors nationwide, then distributed to restaurants and institutions as well, the agency said on Wednesday. Here you can see the Urban Bruce packaging that comes out from the Bruce Pack producer. The USDA said that it discovered this issue after conducting routine testing on the poultry products. The testing came back positive for Listeria monocytogenes, a species of bacteria that causes infection and could lead to a loss of life in severe cases. Now, food regulators investigated the matter further and found that the bacteria was found in ready-to-eat chicken. As of Thursday, there were no confirmed reports of Listeria infections caused as a result of consuming Bruce Pack produced meat. Now, the USDA published a full list of the products that were recalled. I'm going to be sharing with you that list, going through the items. Restaurants, institutions, and other establishments are urged not to serve or use these products, the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service said on Wednesday. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase, they said. Now, meanwhile, a California-based cheese and dairy company has been ordered by the government to cease production after an investigation found that 2 losses of life were caused by the consumption of products that were contaminated with Listeria. So again, that is in California as well. The Justice Department on Wednesday announced that Rizzo Lopez Foods in Modesto, California would discontinue operations. The company, which specializes in Mexican-style cheeses and other dairy products, had previously operated under several brand names including Don Francisco and La Mexicana. In June of 2014, a Listeria outbreak led to the hospitalization of 23 people across 11 states. 2 of those people lost their lives, according to the CDC. Now, the outbreak was traced to products made by Rizzo Lopez. In 2017, a California resident lost their life due to Listeria, according to the CDC. Another fatality was reported in Texas in 2020. And here you can see the company, Bruce Pack, that they are talking about that is coming out today. The article says in January, officials in Hawaii detected traces of Listeria in a sampling of Rizzo Brothers aged cotija, prompting the CDC and the Food and Drug Administration to reopen its investigations. The next month, the government announced a limited recall, which was expanded to include more than 60 products sold nationwide. Food safety has been thrust into the headlines in recent weeks after one of the nation's most recognizable brands of deli meat was found to have been contaminated with Listeria, and that is that Boarheads that I had mentioned to you about 2 months ago. At least 10 people and dozens more have been sickened in 19 states due to a Listeria outbreak that prompted the closure of the large Boarheads deli meat plant in Virginia. Now, the plant hasn't operated since late July, when officials with the USDA suspended inspections and the firm recalled more than 7 million pounds of deli meats because of the potential contamination that had unfolded. So that is the warning that is coming out today. Now let's go through the list with you. Now I'm going to be taking a look at the Daily Mail. They have the entire list here. I also have downloaded the PDF, and this is going to be linked in the description, so that way if you'd like to access it, you can go ahead and go through it and see it for yourself of everything that is on this list. So let's go ahead and take a look here, and I see we've got more people hopping on. Let's see here. Somebody said got a video of me on your YouTube. I'm not sure what that means, Jason, but I'm glad you made it. I see online subscribers saying hit that like button. I appreciate that. Yes, please hit that like button. It helps spread this out further. And if this is your first time here, you want to stay up to date, hit that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and go through this article. And again, this coming out today as well, just a couple hours ago, actually less than an hour ago. Meat recall update, list of nearly 10 million pounds of contaminated beef and poultry release. It says food workers have revealed the 75 ready-to-eat meals that are being recalled because of the contamination of Listeria. Nearly 10 million pounds of TV dinners are being recalled, including those that contain chicken, beef, or beef fajitas. The products were sold in restaurants and institutions nationwide, and consumers are being urged to check their refrigerators and freezers for ready-to-eat meals with a best before date of June 19, 2025 and October 8th of 2025. No illness or loss of life have been reported linked to the meals as of date. But the Food and Safety Inspection Service has confirmed to thedailymail.com that they are having this recall. Oklahoma-based Bruce Pack, whose company slogan is "A Passion for Protein," sold the meats and issued the recall yesterday. The FSIS raised concerns after routine testing of the ready-to-eat product containing chicken revealed that it was contaminated with Listeria. It is at least the second major recall to hit the United States this year after Boarhead's recall 7 million pounds of meat at the end of July because of Listeria contamination. Now, in that outbreak, 2 people lost their lives and 13 people became seriously ill. It is not clear how the ready-to-eat meals were contaminated with Listeria, but the bacteria may have entered the factory on a product such as an improperly treated chicken breast. During processing, the bacteria can then get onto machines, which spread it to other products, leading to a major recall. Consumers have been told to also check products being recalled for the establishment numbers 51205 or P-51205, which should be either inside the package or just under the USDA inspection mark. A full list of the 75 products being recalled can be viewed here. We're going to be looking at that here in just a second. Listeria infections are serious for pregnant women, those older than 65 years, or those that have weakened immune systems. People can catch the bacteria by eating contaminated foods and then tend to suffer symptoms such as fever, chills, headache, vomiting, diarrhea within 1 to 4 weeks of infection. In several cases, the bacteria can spread to the bloodstream or the brain, raising the risk of sepsis or encephalitis or inflammation and swelling in the brain. In pregnant women, it can lead to a miscarriage, stillbirth, and premature delivery of a newborn. In healthy adults with no underlying conditions, Listeria can cause a short illness that lasts a few days. About 1,600 people are infected with Listeria in the United States every year, according to the CDC, and 260 people lose their lives from the infection annually. In its recall notice, the FSIS said, FSIS is concerned that some products may be available for use in restaurants, institutions, and other establishments. These may be on store shelves or in customers' refrigerators or freezers. Restaurants, institutions, and other establishments are urged not to serve or use these products. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, like I mentioned, there are, I think it's 75 total items. So I'm not going to go through the item codes. I'm just going to go ahead and have this up on the screen here. I'm just going to kind of read them off. If you want to check your stuff later, you can go ahead and pause the video when it's done, so that way you can go ahead and look. But you see we've got chicken breast grilled chili lime DCD, chicken white meat grilled seasoned strips, ABF chicken breasts, CKD seasoned DCD, CKC seasoned DCD chicken white meat, chicken breasts, MT grilled chicken breast CKD seasoned. We've got beef CKD seasoned PTY with a number 10297, another one with 10294. Beef seasoned patties, I think it's what it is. Beef, several beef items here, starting with those P54 numbers. Grilled seasoned chicken breast strips, diced chicken breast meat, chicken breast grilled chili lime DCD, chicken breast roasted seasoned DCD, grilled chicken strips, more grilled chicken strips, chicken breasts, AFD chicken breast grilled DCD chicken, grilled diced chicken breasts seasoned, chicken breast grilled seasoned strips, ABF chicken breast CKD seasoned, chicken breast CKC seasoned, chicken breast grilled seasoned strips, chicken breast CKD seasoned, double grilled seasoned chicken DCD chicken breast CKD chicken breasts, chicken breast CKD oven roasted strips as well, diced white meat chicken breast beef, and fajitas CKD seasoned strips as well. So this is the first part of the list here. Like I said, you can go ahead and pause it, screenshot it if you've got any of those in your fridge. If you've got any of those items, you're going to want to take a look at those. And if you have them, you're going to want to throw them out. Here is the second part of the list here. You can see all the items very similar. You've got various chicken breasts, chopped chicken white meat, chicken patties, breast grilled seasoned strips, chicken breast meat strips, chicken breast roasted seasoned strips, breast strips, all kinds of these. ABF chicken white meat grilled seasoned. There is an extensive list here, 75 items. So again, you can go ahead and pause the screen if you need to check your food to make sure that you've got it. Cooked seasoned chicken, ABF chicken grilled strips, seasoned DCD chicken breast meat. And I think you're mostly going to want to look at the item numbers. This is the second part of the list here. So there was 3 pages released, and the third and final part is right here as well. You can see list of the items. You can see the item columns and the produce name. Now what I'll do is, if people want to go ahead and look at this, pause it. I'm going to make these a little larger for you so that way you can see it better here on the screen. There we go. So if you are interested, you can screenshot this. And I'll scroll up a little bit. You can screenshot here. Another screenshot. 3, 4, and 5 screenshots. That should do it, I think. So that way you can get that entire list there. And again, this is going to be linked in the description below. Here's the actual list that was released. It's in a PDF format when you click those extensions for the link down below. And again, for anybody that was wondering, this is not the boar's head meat Listeria outbreak. This is an entirely new and different one. So this one came out back in September. This one is happening right now. As they're saying, there is a new outbreak of Listeria and a recall in the meat. And this one specifically, they're saying to watch out for beef and poultry contamination. And this warning coming out today, October the 10th, 2024. So be sure to let anybody know that might have these foods, because there is a ton of them. The list is, I believe, 75 items long. So again, you can go ahead and go through the list, pause the screen or screenshot it, but make sure that you check on that, because they're saying Listeria, you do not want to get that, especially, they said, if there are pregnant women in the house, somebody over the age of 65, or somebody that is immune compromised, because it could cause loss of life if you get this. So please be sure to check your food. We've got another recall on our hands with this. And like I said, this is spreading all across the news today, as apparently the announcement came out yesterday, but now coming out today, we're seeing it spread all over the news media outlets. I'm seeing it in the Associated Press, the Daily Mail, CNN, New York Post, MSN. Everybody is sharing the updates about the recall on the meat. And this time, chicken is included. We got poultry and beef. So somebody's asking, what does Listeria do? I covered it in the article. It's also linked in the description below for you, so you can check it out. It is not good. You don't want to get it. We've actually had, they said the last couple of outbreaks, some people actually lost their lives due to Listeria. So you don't want to eat the meat. Double check it. Make sure that your meat is not on the list, as we're hearing that this was also spread out nationwide. It's in restaurants, it's in stores. There's a good chance that people have it in their fridges right now. So double check before you eat that, because want to make sure that everybody stays healthy and does not get hit by this Listeria outbreak. They're saying at this time, it appears that there are no cases right now, but the factory, the distributor, did test positive for the poultry and the beef having Listeria in this outbreak. And they're saying that's enough right there, because if you get it, if there is something that's contaminated with it and it runs it through the same equipment, the same factory or system, the producing location, that everything that runs through it then becomes contaminated. So they're recalling all of it. And they are saying this is 10 million pounds of meat across the nation. So please be sure to share this video. Let people know. If you appreciate the updates, take a second, hit the like button, so that way this can spread out further across the YouTube platform. More people can get the updates. Subscribe to stay up to date. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. And these articles are going to be linked down in the description below for you, so that way you can go ahead and check them out for yourself. You can click the hyperlinks, click the links to the list, and you can go ahead and go through them and check on your food. So you guys stay safe out there. I will keep you guys up to speed on everything. And also, if you missed my video earlier, check it out. We heard today that the CPI data reading came out, and they are saying that inflation is beginning to cool. And as a result, Social Security, the SSA, has released their information regarding the new cost of living adjustment that those on Social Security will be getting here in 2025. I'll go ahead and pin that in the comments after this live stream. But that is the latest, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to check the meat before you eat it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.